It is the case of 1950, Ramesh Thapar versus State of Madras. Supreme Court held that expression security of the state refer to serious and the aggravated forms of public disorder, rebellion, waging war against the state. So, security of the state is the serious and the aggravated form of public disorder. If public disorder takes place in any state and it is the in nature is serious one, public disorder may be non-serious one, public disorder may be serious one. Up to what extent it is serious, it is again a question of reasonable man who will decide that it is the serious nature. According to me something may be serious, according to other teachers something may not be serious. This may be the objective question, but objectivity of me, objectivity of other teacher is has no concern in this regard. The objectivity of the reasonable man is the important thing. What a person who is having the average intellect, average common sense, what he thinks in those conditions, whether he thinks it is a serious one, whether he thinks it is not serious, it is the just decided by that man who is a reasonable man. So just that it referred to serious and the aggravated form of public disorder, लोक अव्यवस्था की गंभीर अ, मतलब बड़ी जो अव्यवस्था है उसको ये बताता है। जैसे कि विद्रोह हो गया राज्य के खिलाफ कि भाई इस सरकार को उखाड़ फेंको, नेपाल में आपने देखा, ठीक है ना, रिवेलियन, वेजिंग बार अगेंस्ट द स्टेट, राज्य के खिलाफ युद्ध हो गया, ये सारी चीजें जो हैं इसमें आ जाएंगी। ऑन द अदर हैंड द ग्राउंड पब्लिक ऑर्डर वाज एडेड इन फर्स्ट अमेंडमेंट, पब्लिक ऑर्डर लोक व्यवस्था, ये फर्स्ट अमेंडमेंट में जोड़ा गया कि बोलने पे रोक लगाई जा सकती है अगर पब्लिक ऑर्डर डिस्टर्ब हो रहा है। और पब्लिक ऑर्डर सिग्निफाइज द स्टेट ऑफ ट्रांक्विलिटी विच प्रिवेल्स एमंग द मेंबर ऑफ द सोसाइटी, ठीक है ना। तो जो अशांति की अवस्था है जो कि लोगों समाज के लोगों के बीच में अगर फैल जाती है तो आप इसको पब्लिक ऑर्डर का वायोलेशन मान सकते हैं, लोक व्यवस्था का हनन हो गया अगर शांति भंग होती है लोगों के बीच में, समाज के बीच में, ठीक है ना, समाज के बीच में शांति डिस्टर्ब होती है तो आप उसको कह सकते हैं कि पब्लिक ऑर्डर डिस्टर्ब हुआ है, उससे सिक्योरिटी ऑफ द स्टेट डिस्टर्ब नहीं हुई है। दूसरी चीज ये होती है। तीसरी चीज, सिक्योरिटी ऑफ द स्टेट के बाद में कानून विश्वास का केस है वेस्ट बंगाल का 1972 का। पब्लिक ऑर्डर इज समथिंग मोर देन द ऑर्डिनरी मेंटेनेंस ऑफ लॉ एंड ऑर्डर। इस केस में ये कहा गया कि जो पब्लिक ऑर्डर है वो थोड़ा ज्यादा होता है लॉ एंड ऑर्डर से, विधि और व्यवस्था से थोड़ा सा ज्यादा होता है पब्लिक ऑर्डर। The test for determining whether the act affects law and order or public order is to see whether the act lead to disturbances the life of the community or whether insects merely a individual। अब टेस्ट कैसे करेंगे कि ये विधि और व्यवस्था का वायोलेशन हुआ है या पब्लिक ऑर्डर का वायोलेशन हुआ है, लॉ एंड ऑर्डर डिस्टर्ब हुआ है, विधि और व्यवस्था, या लोक व्यवस्था पब्लिक ऑर्डर डिस्टर्ब हुआ, ये कैसे तय करेंगे। तो टेस्ट ये है कि द एक्ट लीड टू डिस्टर्बेंसेस ऑफ लाइफ ऑफ द कम्युनिटी, कि क्या ये काम समुदाय के जीवन को डिस्टर्ब कर रहा है, लोगों के समाज के जीवन को डिस्टर्ब कर रहा है कोई काम, और वेदर इंसेक्ट्स मेयरली इंडिविजुअल, या क्या केवल एक आदमी के जीवन को डिस्टर्ब कर रहा है। तो इसको अंतर करने के लिए टेस्ट ये है कि पब्लिक ऑर्डर डिस्टर्ब हुआ है, लॉ एंड ऑर्डर या पब्लिक ऑर्डर। बहुत सारे लोगों की जिंदगी में दखल दे रहा है कोई काम, तो फिर उसको पब्लिक ऑर्डर कह देंगे। लॉ एंड ऑर्डर के एक आदमी की जिंदगी में भी कोई डिस्टरबेंस हुआ तो लॉ एंड ऑर्डर का डिस्टरबेंस कह सकते हैं। तो ये बात बताई गई। राम मनोहर लोहिया का केस है 1966 का। सुप्रीम कोर्ट एक्सप्लेन द डिफरेंस बिटवीन लॉ एंड ऑर्डर, पब्लिक ऑर्डर एंड सिक्योरिटी ऑफ द स्टेट। तीनों के बीच अंतर बताया। व्हाट इज लॉ एंड ऑर्डर, व्हाट इज public order, what is security of the state. The difference can be explained in three functional circle. The largest is law and order, ठीक है, next is public order, and the smallest one is the security of the state. तो सबसे ज्यादा कोई भी आप काम करें, if you are doing something and which is violative of the law, then the law and order definitely is going to disturb. If you are doing anything, you are doing this is the violation of the law and order. Whether you are doing in between the two person, this transaction is taking place, but definitely this is the violation of law and order. But when you try to speak loudly in the class, this may be the violation of the public order, because so many persons are disturbed due to this. Not only this person only. And the security of the state is the very aggravated form of law and order disturbances. So it means that every infraction of the law must necessarily affect law and order, but not affect public order. Similarly, an act may affect public order, but not necessarily security of the state. So this was the whole thing about public order, law and order, and security of the state. Now, I think that you may understand this, which is the biggest one and which is the lowest one. Can I ask this question to you? Out of these three, public order, law and order, security of the state, which house is the biggest one? You don't speak. You speak first. Law and order. You, you, you please. Law and order. Thereafter, thereafter what will come, which is the smaller one. उसके बाद में कौन सा आएगा? बताइए, आप बताइए। पब्लिक ऑर्डर, ठीक है। फिर उसके बाद में सिक्योरिटी ऑफ द स्टेट। इसका मतलब ये है सिक्योरिटी ऑफ द स्टेट तो सबसे लास्ट में ब्रीच होगा, जब सबसे गंभीर किस्म का खतरा होगा। इफ देयर विल बी द सीरियस, मोस्ट सीरियस नेचर डेंजर, देन it will affect security of the state. But generally what happened, what we see that any violation of the law is amounted to security of the state. Any little violation of the law which should come either in public and order disturbance, or it should come in the uh, just public order purview, but we include that in the security of the state. So this is the oppressive nature of the state. This is the police state, not the welfare state. That every action of the, every violation of the law and order, you are amounting that to security of the state. So security is of the state is the highest form, just like rebellion, withdraw, just like waging war against a state. But mostly in most of the cases, you will see that there was section 124A of Indian Penal Code. Now perhaps that section has been changed, and other section has been added in VNS. So just we keep every infraction of the law as security of the state threat. This is not the fair policy. State in itself a powerful organization, not the citizen is powerful one. So why the state is oppressing the citizen, taking help of the law? Law is the machinery, you know very well, by which powerful oppress the weak. According to the Karl Marx theory, if you will read, you will find that the powerful person or the capitalist class take the help of law. He uses the law as a machinery and oppress the weakest person, poor person. So this tendency of the state that if he oppress or suppress the weaker one or the marginalized one, taking help of the law, because law may be of the oppressive nature, and state has power to operate the law according to his will, and state is a powerful organization in the behind the law. If it is fulfilling its reason, fulfilling its object, it is not a fair policy, it is not the rule of the law at all. So just let me tell you, this is this was the